Something looks slightly different. Hello, writing pals. My name is Xanna and I'm a fantasy writer here on the YouTubes, where I upload twice a week about fun bookish and writing related content, and I also do vlogs. And right now we are getting my first Writer Gets Ripped challenge update. So, the thing that looks different actually isn't related to the Writer Gets Ripped challenge at all. It's the fact that I got a ring light. And it's a ring light tripod, which means that it's kind of even with my face, which means that if I put my glasses on, all I am is ring light. So until I figure something else out, you're just gonna get glassesless Xanna, and I'm just gonna be blind. But that's alright. What you're here to listen to is me talking about how I did the first month for the Writer Gets Ripped challenge. And I'm gonna be brutally honest with you, I did okay. I wasn't expecting to have killer results the first month or anything like that, or do something crazy and outrageous. I was planning on just getting started. And if we're considering the fact that I was just planning on just getting started, then I did phenomenal. Several times this month I went on bare minimum half a mile, maximum 4-mile walks. So a lot of those longer walks were on days that I felt very good, that it was warm outside, that I wasn't feeling sick or having any joint pain or anything like that, and I took advantage of those days. On the days I only walked half a mile, it was either because I didn't have a lot of time and I still wanted to be outside, it was a little cooler, or I wasn't feeling in tip-top shape. Other things I did this month, I will throw in some clips right here. I did some workouts. I primarily did either some Pilates workouts or some more yoga workouts. I'm not really into things that are high intensity because my doctor has told me no, that is a no-go for me. I will not be doing high intensity interval workouts or high intensity workouts in general. I'm fine with weights. I really like weight training, honestly. Weight training is phenomenal. I discovered this last year, the year before, that I really like lifting weights. I don't do the ones where, I'm laying on my back and pushing up, because one, that just sounds like a dislocated shoulder in the process, in the making. But two, I don't have the equipment to do that. The equipment I have is my father's weight machine over there that I use on occasion. It's janky, it's old, it's busted half the time, so I can't use it. But when I can, I try to take full advantage of it. Other than that, I work right here in my living room space, and I roll out my yoga mat. Maestro joins me on the yoga mat. I might have a little bit of footage of him being on the yoga mat with me, but like I said, I either do yoga or I do some Pilates. Those are things that I really enjoy. The people that I have tagged for this, that have actively been doing this, has been Alyssa Markins, and she has been doing, I believe she's talked about it a few times in her Instagram story, which I'm so excited about. I'm so excited to have someone to do this challenge with, and she's also said that she'll be doing kind of like end of the month or like start of the month videos. So my goal for the Writer Gets Ripped challenge for November is to watch what I eat a little bit more. And I don't mean so that I can watch my figure or things like that, because I don't necessarily need to. What I do need to do is I need to make sure that I'm not just snacking when I'm bored, because when you're home all day and you're stuck at home all day and you're working, it's so easy to just have a small snack on your desk. I need to work on having some healthier snacks, and I need to work on not just eating when I'm bored. I don't want it to sound like I'm calorie counting, or that I'm cutting back on what I'm eating and going hungry some days, or I'm trying to starve myself, because that is not at all what I am trying to do. What I'm trying to do in the month of November is make it through most of the month feeling pretty guilt-free about snacking, so I can make it to Thanksgiving and be fine. I have a very restricted diet already due to a lot of dietary restrictions, primarily allergies. I want to portion control. Long story short, I want to make sure that I'm not just overeating because I'm bored. I want to be mindful about what I'm eating so I can enjoy what I'm eating, so I don't feel sick later because I stuffed myself when I really didn't need to. Because that also makes for some really uncomfortable tummy problems. My other goal for the month of November is to take advantage of nice weather. So where I live, winter is bitter. I live in a continental climate. The Midwest is typically continental climates, which means that in the seasons we get very big extremes. So in the summer we get extreme heat. This past summer we didn't get hit too hard. But we always have terrible winters. Even if we don't get a lot of snow, like snow isn't the only thing that makes winter unbearable. Wind chills of -40 are what makes winter unbearable. But I really want to take advantage of the really nice weather on days that we have it and not being afraid to bundle up to go on a walk. So I think you've probably noticed that a lot of my exercise is walking, is going out and being limber and walking. Walking is where I do a lot of my plotting and thinking for my books. I love being outside. I said this in a previous vlog, and Charlie from Reader Turned Writer pointed it out, that I said, and I quote, "For someone who says they don't like being outside, I really like being outside." There's just something about watching the leaves turn and just all the fresh air. And when you're inside, you see the walls and you almost feel like your mind is in a bit of a wall. But when you're outside, it's limitless. It's wonderful. I love it. I keep looking over at my computer because people are messaging me and I can't message them back until I finish filming this. The other things I want to do is I want to do more concentrated indoor workouts. So I don't just want to do yoga or Pilates once a week, which is kind of what I did in October, is that I kind of just did like some yoga and Pilates once a week. I went on walks about twice a week, 3 times a week maybe. And other than that, I did stretches, yogas, Pilates, a little bit less often. I would like to increase that now that I'm going to be inside more. I would like to take advantage of the fact that I have to be inside by working hard. Goals, I want to tone. I really would like to tone up my muscles. I'm kind of a noodle. I'm very noodly, noodle. And I don't want to be. I want to tone up. That's what I really want. I want to look a little bit stronger. I want to look like the wind isn't gonna blow me over. That was always the running joke when I was a kid. Is someone hold on to Xanna, she's gonna blow away. Oh. No, it is funny, but sometimes it kind of stung because throughout my life, and I think I talked about this in the last video, I haven't been able to gain weight. For a long time was a very unhealthy weight, not by choice. I did everything I could to gain weight. And like I said, I can't have a lot of protein because I have a protein allergy. So it's, the weight you gain from carbs isn't necessarily the weight that is healthy. But now that I'm a little bit older and we've got more medical things figured out, I'm having a bit of an easier time having some good healthy weight on now. People say my cheeks look a lot fuller, which is good. They're squishy little cheeks. But yeah, October wasn't bad. I'm very proud of myself for trying. I'm proud of myself for putting myself out there. November, I'm excited for. It's going to be great. And I hope that some of you will decide to join me on this Writer Gets Ripped challenge because I officially tagged everyone watching this video. Congratulations, you've been tagged. Boop! Now you gotta do it. Yes, like I said earlier at the start of the video, my name is Xanna. I'm a fantasy writer, and here on my YouTube channel, I upload twice a week about fun bookish and writing related content. I also am the creator of the Writer Gets Ripped challenge. I also love doing vlogs and just little bits of my life and just all sorts of fun videos in between because I have a lot of fun just documenting my process and my life, and I think it's wonderful to get to share it with people. But yeah, I hope I get to see you next time here on my channel. Bye!